In a quiet little home, where evening lamps glowed softly against warm walls, stood an ordinary grandfather clock, or so it seemed. While its golden pendulum swayed in steady rhythm, a faint shimmer flickered beneath its numbers, a gentle whisper of a secret world waiting just beneath the surface. Deep inside the clock, towering brass gears turned like ancient suns. Staircases spiraled upward, and tiny workers in crisp blue uniforms marched along catwalks, each fulfilling their duty with pride and precision. Here, in this secret world, every tick has a purpose. One worker oiled the giant teeth of a turning wheel. Another studied the glowing dials that measured the flow of time in every room of the house. Others pushed heavy oil cylinders along rails, each effort ensuring time moved just as it should. To these tiny clockworkers, keeping time wasn't a task, it was a calling. Dedicated workers took pride in every corner of their clock, cleaning walkways, polishing brass, and keeping the gears shining bright. At the core of it all floated the heart of the clock, a radiant crystal pulsing with warm golden light. Two steadfast guards stood watch upon their platform, for they knew that the heart was the source of power for the clock. Above the gears, in a circular command room filled with glowing hourglasses and polished consoles, the supervisors monitored every moment. Here hung the great house timeline, a shimmering map of the family's life, with symbols marking each hour and event. Some workers raced along the stairways as gear runners, ensuring smoother rotations. Others prepared the chimes, lining silver hammers before towering pipes. High above, needle turners balanced on swinging platforms, guiding the great hands of the clock across the face seen from the living room. And beyond the engine room lay the portal hall, a long corridor lined with glowing doorways, each leading to another clock in another home. The clockworker's world was larger than anyone could imagine. One day, an angry worker, tired of a system that demanded perfection without rest. He served the guards a normal-looking drink, quietly laced with something to make them fall fast asleep. In a moment of frustration, he broke away from his post and pulled a lever he was never meant to touch. The great gears groaned. Warning lights erupted across the chambers, and deep within the clock, thin cracks began to crawl across the glowing heart, threatening to shatter the very force that kept time moving. Even the grandmother walking past the clock could sense something was wrong, though she never knew just how close the whole system was to failing. The supervisors rushed into action. They scanned the house timeline, now glitching and flashing with urgent signals. But the heart was dimming, fading fast. If the cracks spread, the entire clock would collapse. In the midst of the chaos, while alarms echoed and the heart continued to fracture, the commander stepped forward.
We need to fix this urgently! And I have a solution. And the solution is a magic glue. And this is the plan!
Time was running out. The commander dashed down the portal hallway, racing past portal gateways, diving into the one that led to her friend's home. Through a portal, she arrived inside another clock, a cozy cuckoo clock. And waiting for her at the portal's room was Helen, an old friend, and the revered commander of this clock. Helen, known throughout the clockworker worlds for her mastery of magical potions and rare alchemical arts.
Welcome, my friend.
Helen, I need your help.
Back in the grandfather clock, the heart weakened further. Its glow flickered. The crack widened. The clock was moments away from collapse.
This is your solution, the rare magic glue.
She leapt back through the portal and sprinted across trembling catwalks toward the dying heart. She tossed the glowing glue into the heart. For a moment, nothing happened. She felt disappointed. Warm light returned, wrapping their world in comfort once again. Then the heart flared brighter than ever before. Relief washed over the clockworkers. They celebrated their brave commander. And in the quiet living room above, the grandfather clock stood tall and perfect. It chimed softly on the hour as the young John walked past, never knowing the tiny heroes who had saved their time. And high atop the clock, the tiny commander rested with a peaceful smile, unseen, but forever grateful.